Hello, I'm Professor Benavides, and I want to discuss how you will be graded in COSC 1315. If you come into your Canvas class, click on Grades, and let's look at an example student. Now, if you look at your syllabus, you should know how you're graded. It's 50% labs and 50% exams. That's repeated up here on the right-hand side of your screen. Now, this particular student that you see here got a 0 on the first lap. They forgot to turn it in, but then they did a little bit better. Now, these things are arranged by date. I like to see things by assignment group. So I'm going to go ahead and arrange this by assignment group and apply. So I can see all the labs and then all the grades all kind of like together. You see the first lab here, as I mentioned, it's got this little X on here, and that's because it's dropped. It shows that it's dropped. It doesn't become part of the calculation. It tells you that in the syllabus. So there's 9 labs in this particular demonstration, and then we have the 4 exams. In this particular case, the student did 94, 94, 85, 75, 65. Maybe the class was getting harder, right? So they got, like a 100 on the assignments and then 79.75 on the exam. That brings the class, or excuse me, that brings the average to 89.88, which is a B. Remember, the syllabus says there's no rounding, and there's no rounding because of the special deals. And the special deals are this. I dropped the lowest lab grade. That's one. The other special deal is that when the exams are available, you can take it more than once. And I will announce that in class as to how many times you can go ahead and take it. I think that's a really, really good deal. So, the typical situation is the student sends me an email. They take the last exam and they took it only once, and then they send me an email. Oh, I got 89.88. Can you round it? And I guess they just didn't hear what we went over in the first days of class. But let me show you something that's really neat. Let me tell you how I respond. I will say, well, take the test again. My God. You made a 65. See if you can get a little bit better. See if you can make a 90. Okay. So let's go ahead and play what if. It tells you right here that you can play what if. Let's go ahead and say that he took the test, or the student took the test one time and made a 65. Let's pretend that they made a 66. Let's go ahead and see what that does to his final grade. Okay. So, yes, that does it. 1 point. It was up to the student. It was not up to me as to what grade they're going to get. And that goes for not only A's, B's, C's, D's, F's. So if you get like a 59.99, that's an F. That's how you play what if. Now you'll know that the grade is put in there. If you see this little U-turn, you can click on revert to original score. The what if is just so you can also put in future grades just to see how you're going to end up doing. Okay? So hopefully that was informative about how it's all your responsibility. You want to go ahead and turn in the labs on or before the due date. I will grade them, after the due date, so you can resubmit before the due date. After the due date, it's 50 points off. I go over that extensively in class. If you have any questions about your lab assignments or the exams, the best place to ask is in class. But other than that, that is how you will be graded in COSC 1315. Best of luck.